What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the podcast. It's your girl, Shelly Nicole, with The Remedy Podcast. Happy Easter. Yes, I'm recording this on Resurrection Sunday, Easter Sunday. I hope you guys had a great weekend, a holy weekend, or for those of you who do take this week seriously, but also this weekend seriously as far as Christ dying for us. I hope you guys enjoyed it or celebrated the way that you guys celebrate it. And my weekend was kind of chilled. My allergies were killing. I know everybody's like, their allergies are, you hear me, right? My allergies are kicking my ass this season. My skin is doing things it's never done before. I've taken, I don't know how many detoxes. I drink water consecutively, so I know it's not me not drinking water. I barely touch my face, so I'm just chalking it up to the fact that it's the air, because my eating isn't terrible. So it can't be that. So I'm just like left with, okay, maybe it's just spring, and spring is springing. So nonetheless, I going to make this episode not really that long, given that it's kind of self-explanatory in a sense, right? With what the topic is. Sorry, I just drew a blank. I was on live. What's today? Today's Sunday as I'm recording it. You guys listening to this tomorrow, which is Monday. I did a live on Thursday night, and the topic basically is who's the prize, men or women? And I guess it also goes adding in the Bible and what the Bible did say about God created Eve for Adam, and feeling as though as women we feel like we are the prize. A lot of men said that it could be both, which I was surprised with, because normally you hear a lot of men, and mostly the reason why I came up with this episode, or I thought about this episode, was because I've heard men on podcasts say things like, oh, I'm the prize. Or you'll just hear men randomly in the street or just having conversation with some men. They'll say, no, I'm the prize. Not you, not women. Women are not the prizes, men are. And it's like, well, describe what do you think a prize is? Because if you think it's just money or you think it's just materialistic things, that doesn't make you a prize. That doesn't make you the top tier man. If you're just talking materialistic things, you have money, great. You could take care of a household financially, great. You have cars, you have houses, you have businesses, phenomenal. That's amazing. Or if that's not your stilo, that's not your thing, you have a great 9-to-5 that you love to be in, that you absolutely have a passion for. That's great too. But how everything just revolves around money, and this is not just to say men alone, but I'm just saying specifically for men, because I've heard men say that, oh, I'm the prize because of what I can offer, and it always sounded like materialistic things. And sometimes you'll hear stuff like, they'll start talking about sex, or they'll start talking about how great they are in bed and the type of lifestyle that they live, what they wear, how many flights they've got on. If you think that's called being a top tier man, my opinion, you're a bottom top tier man, because it that's all you can give me. That's not all I want. Like that's good. It's great. That's not to sit here and say that I don't want that. But if that's all I wanted as a woman, if that's all I wanted, I don't care for relation, I don't care for an intimate relationship with you, or I don't give a damn about anything that has to do with more mental or psychological or being on a different type of level with you, then that's fine. To me, that would be a top tier man in my head if I thought that way. But I feel like majority of women who are single today feel as though when men when men normally lead with that being the reason why they are this top tier man and they're the prize, and you should be grateful for meeting someone like that, it's a turn off. It's really a turn off. It's really like, try again. Because can you have a conversation? Can we talk about something other than yourself and all your accomplishments and what you've done? Do you want, like, can we center God around our relationship? Or are you even spiritual? Not necessarily religious, but are you even spiritual? Do you have a connection with God? What else do you like to talk about? What are your other plans outside of what it is that you have? Where else do you see yourself going? Are we going to sit in the car and not talk at all about anything? Can I just randomly come up with a conversation and then we have randomly coming up with a topic, and just have that conversation go on for hours and hours and hours and hours? Can we be in the house without it getting all sexual within the first 20 minutes? To me, that's a top tier man. Someone who is emotionally stable. You can be the prize with having all the things that you have, yes. And then also being mentally stable. Getting your health in check, your mental health in check, going to therapy, speaking about your past, letting go of things. Because everyone likes to sit here and say that, oh, women are just emotional and women are this and women are that. Yes, okay, we get it. We got it. Yes, we are more emotional than you are. But we also tap into our, and not all, but majority of women tap into our past and trying to heal it. And 9 times out of 10, we're on the journey to fix it. But are you? As a man that goes through so many things within your life, are you also willing to fix the trauma that has happened to you from your mother, from your father not being there, from childhood, whatever could have happened to you in your childhood, how you were raised, where you were raised, things that may have happened to you that you don't necessarily speak of or you never spoke of, but you can see how it's starting to affect you as an adult. So who really is the prize? And then again, when I went and asked this question on my live, again, a lot of the guys said they think it could be both, but they hate how, and maybe even taking accountability, which I actually loved. The men were taking accountability of other men who do. Some guy said, one of my coworkers said, it's sucker ass shit when a man just leads with money. You're not the prize if you think all you could do is lead with money. And it was so refreshing to hear that, because I've said this on probably other episodes. I said this on the live before, that whenever I always had so many guys on the episode, I never heard or would rarely ever hear men take accountability for other men and what they do. Like, how are you not seeing that the reason why a lot of women go through the things that we go through is because of what a man has or has not done when it comes to relationships? As far as that, other things can be us, and I'm not saying that we're perfect either. I'm not saying that there are not things that we don't put on ourselves, but I do feel like the lack of responsibility that men share and don't show can also be an effect as to why we do and how we act the way that we act. Just saying. But I do feel like when you now take it to the biblical sense, right? God did create Eve for Adam. God said that man should not be alone on this earth. So he created a woman from his rib. So if you want to take it in biblical terms, technically we are the prize. Technically. And that's not to say that every woman is a prize. Obviously, she'd have to cross off the boxes that you see as fit for a woman that you want to marry, be with, yada, 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 right? But we are the prize. For the most part. I do feel like, again, if you, and this is on both sides, if you can lead, because I do feel like women also have to lead. That was a thing that I brought up as well, that in some sense women do lead and women do have to take on the reins just in case their man falls or they're a little, you know, men are not always going to be 100% in a relationship. They're not. Like, let's be for real. They're human. You can't sit here and talk about, oh, well, you're human and I want you to share your emotions. But then when they can't sit here and express themselves, or they can't sit here and feel tired or frustrated, you want them to like, oh, well, no, take it on the chin. Let's go. Make it make sense. Either you want him to be a human and go through the motions, or you don't. That's not to say that he can't hold up his end as being that man for you, but sometimes you're going to have to lift him up a little bit when he's a little bit down. When he's at 80, you're going to have to help him with that 20 to build him back up, and vice versa. But I still think mostly women are the prizes. And I'm not just saying that because I'm a woman. I'm just saying that because what you give us, we multiply. And you give it to the right one. Don't just giving things out willy-nilly now, but to the right one. Nonetheless, like I said, this is going to be a very short episode. It is Easter, and I know we are all celebrating, and we're enjoying ourselves, and so am I. So, you guys can leave in the comments. What do you guys think? If you think that men are the prizes or women are the prizes, what is considered a prize to you? Emotional intelligence, material things. Hey, if that's your thing, that's your thing. All you want is material. Cool, no problem. You want to be taken care of? Cool, no problem. Whatever you consider as being the prize. And this back and forth banter that we're going through when it comes to who is and who isn't, who is, who isn't. I feel like that should just be voided. Like, if you cross off the boxes, if you give me what it is I'm looking for, I caught the prize. And if I'm giving you what you're looking for, you caught the prize. So why can't it just be both? You feel me? Like, why can't it be both? Nonetheless, I hope you guys enjoy your day. I hope you guys enjoy your night. Whenever time y'all listening to this, whatever time y'all watching this, because this is up on YouTube as well. Hope you guys have a great day. Again, happy Easter, because it is Easter. Well, today's Easter, but enjoy your Monday. I hope you guys have a great Monday. I hope you guys have a great start to your week. I cannot believe we are almost in May. This is insane. The year is flying. The weekends really be coming like this. Like, damn. But it is what it is. We here. Whatever happened into today, guys, leave it into today. Do not bring that shit into tomorrow. Hope you guys have a great day. Love you for listening. Bye.